Sarah and Tim here, talking about the importance of following up
and third-party validation. So you just joined the business, you've started launch your business. Congratulations, by the way. And you might be realizing that not everybody's going to join you on the first conversation. I know that was a little bit of shock to me. I thought everybody was going to join.
Did you?
Right. We all know, as working, operating adults, especially if you have kids, we're busy, right? They don't always understand the significance of what we have from a product standpoint or a business standpoint. And so when we pick up the phone or we reach out to somebody over Facebook, we may be reaching them at a time that's just not good. They're just not open to hear about it. And so understanding that the fortune is in the follow-up. And in fact, the statistics show that the majority of people are going to join and make a buying decision after 5 or 6 times of talking to people. And so it's important that you keep track of the people that you're talking to so you can continue to follow up through this process.
And every time you share a bit of information with someone, that is an exposure, that's a touch. So showing them the video, getting them on that third-party call, sharing more information, the income claim statement, attending an event, going to a training, all of that is a different touch. All of that is following up, but that's not the only thing about following up that's important. It's also important to maintain that relationship in the meantime.
Yeah, they say the fortune is in the follow-up, but truly the fortune is in the relationship. Your friends, you don't want to be left with, they call it the no friends left club, right? You don't want to push your friends away because they feel like they're just a transaction to you. So you need to make them feel and let them know that that you truly care about them. You truly care about the relationship that you have. And so the way we look at the follow-up process is, every single time we're talking to our friends, it's not, let me talk to them more about our products or our business, right? Of course, we have our times when we follow up about the business, but in between, it's all about building that connection, building that relationship, because the more they know you, the more they like you, the more they trust you, the more likely they're gonna make a buying decision with you.
And listen, if you're committed to LifeVantage and building this as a business, this is gonna be something that's a part of you and who you are for the rest of your life. They're going to make the decision to join you as soon as the timing is right in their lives. We have a technology that is completely revolutionary. It's not everybody's going to comprehend it. Not everyone is going to understand how significant this truly is. We are pioneering something big, so we're going to have to follow up with people until they can see what you see.
And here, let me let you in a little bit of secret. They're watching you. Right? They want to see that you not only going to have success, they want to see if you're going to stick with it, because a lot of people don't stick with things that they make promises about what the success they're going to have, and they're not involved a month or 2 months down the road. And so you have to show them that you're committed. And then if they're not interested right now, ask them, can I keep you in the loop? Can I keep you up to date with what's happening in the company? If they tell you yes, that's permission for you to let them know when new products are launched, when new countries are open, or when you have personal success, or if somebody on your team has success with the products or the business.
The key to my success when I started building my business was when I finally started using third-party validation.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is a big deal, because prior to joining LifeVantage, you may or may not have been involved in running a business of any kind. You may or may not have a background in science and technology and all those things. Your friends know you for who you are. So it's important for you to connect them with the expert, the LifeVantage expert, someone that they can look to with respect for what we're doing.
Yeah, and then it takes the pressure off of you. I know one of the things that kept me from joining this industry for a long time is I didn't like sales. I didn't like pressuring people. I didn't feel like I was bringing something to somebody and they didn't want anything to do with it. And the system allowed me to take some of that pressure off myself and put it on somebody else, right? Unfortunately, the people that are closest to us, they sometimes tend to judge us a little harder because they know all those stories about your past, the things you may have done that you're not proud of in the past. And when you bring them something, they're thinking about all of those things. But if you say, listen, I want to introduce you to somebody who's having a lot of success in this, or I want to introduce you to somebody who knows way more than I do, immediately it takes that pressure off of you and it allows somebody else to be the message. And that we always say, don't be the message, be the messenger. All you're doing is connecting people to a tool, then connecting them to somebody else to tell the story. It's brilliant because it's showing them that the business is possible without them knowing all the information. They can join your team today and start sharing by introducing them to a tool and then introducing them to a third-party validator.
Third-party validation is part of what makes our system simple and duplicatable. Be excited to introduce your friends and family family to your business partners. Build an excitement, build that connection so they want to speak to this person. They want to get to know the information that they have to share with them.
Yeah, I cannot stress to you how important this is. It was a game changer for me to be able to introduce. Imagine you being able to introduce them to somebody who had an amazing testimony about the products or has an amazing success story about the business. Instantly, hearing it from somebody else will bring more credibility to the business or more credibility to the products.
People like to do business and buy products from people that they know, like, and trust. So introduce them to someone that they would be excited to work with.
Yeah, we use Facebook Messenger a lot through connecting with people on Facebook. And this is brilliant because you can start a group chat with that validator, and when they're interested in hearing something, you can now send them a link through Messenger with that third-party validation already in the Messenger chat with you. And I think there's gonna be a video right after this to show you the technical side of creating that group chat and how to use group chats to build your business.
Using the group chats makes it easy to build your business anywhere around the globe at any time of day, no matter how busy you are. If you prefer to meet people face to face, what's better than inviting someone to get together with you and a business partner at a coffee shop to talk about some exciting information that can completely transform their life in all kinds of ways?
Yeah, so remember guys, follow up, keep track of your follow-ups, and utilize third-party validation. These are two things that people struggle with the most in their business, and that keeps them from having the success that you want. So if you focus on following up and you focus on using third-party validation, it will transform your business.
All right, apply those tips and we'll see you at the top.
All right, bye guys.